Hello everyone, here Elohim. This is a follow-up of the past video that I did on the candle. I made this candle on which I am practically in love. I love this freaking candle. And I am doing a follow-up because my plan is like an alchemist. I want to continue experimenting a little more. I'm not looking to make the perfect candle because I am a Capricorn and I know if I look for perfection, I will never end. But I'm trying to look for something else. So I make this candle, and my plan was always made at least 3 different candles, taking notes of each one. The next candle should be the same one, the same model, but it's not here in some place. The second candle should have 2 wicks instead of 1, because I want to know how long the candle will take burning, and I want to see how is the process. This is the thing, because I read candles when I read the wax after the candle finish. For me it's very important to have some mess, and I was expecting actually a bit more of mess to read, because all the mess that I have around here is enough to clean, but don't give me the satisfaction of reading that I was looking for. The candle continued burning, but it's practically finishing. The total timing was 6 hours with just 1 wick. I want to remind you the thick of the candle was this, because it was the mold. It's this thick, which is all this place is messy, I know. It's this thick. It's literally the glass of a pillar candle, of a 7 days candle. I use the glass as a base because I wanted the candle to be exactly this big and not just this thick, because this is not enough to make all the wax that I wanted to do. I wanted a nice, very well-made candle that bring me a lot of wax at the end that I can read, but also a lot of wax to burn for the spell. I don't want to do a fast job, I want to do a very well nice job. That's more important for me. The candle continued burning, so I have been taking notes about everything. Have 6 hours and a half burning. I light the candle for 2 hours one day, I turn it off, I light it for other 2 hours the next day, I light it for other 2 hours. Yesterday, and the candle, after the 5th hour, the candle just start burning faster and made a very nice mess. If you are a candle reader, if you practice ceromancy, if you read the wax after the candle, the mess that I have, I think is pretty nice for the basics. But I was expecting like a little more in different directions. In this room, which is my temple, is how we call it in the house. This is the temple room. We have 2 windows, and they are both closed. We have 2 doors. In my right, both are closed, and it's not any other entrance of air or wind around here. It's not fans around. So when you see that the wax going in one direction or another, the wax is going into the east, into the west, into the north, into the south, you can predict certain things about that in your result. So I have been trying to measure all of that, and now I'm going to show you what I have. I don't want to cut the video, edit the video, put together the video, or make it look fancy, because that is really not my thing. That is for influencers, I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna do the mess that I always do. I'm just gonna handle the phone and show you around, okay? So let me try to do this. Okay. Got you. I got you in my arms, okay. So this is the candle. Let me move here a little bit. As you can see, it's finished for this side. Let me move this. Okay, I can try to move this a bit. Yeah, it's still burning. So what we can see here, all the line of herbs that I put here, I was afraid this will be a messy problem, that will be like a smoke or something, but nothing happens. This goes very well. This burn all the herbs and flowers inside. You can continue seeing some of the seals and symbols in the candle. Now the entire candle burned in that direction. You can see how it's broken here. Take your time. You can see that here, this broke is super interesting. The candle was positioned in this way here, right? And it's burning in that way. And this broken here is going in the direction of my backyard, because behind that window is the backyard of the house, and brooks in there where we have all the celebrations of the season. It's something about the land, it's about the spiritual workers around, it's about the spirit of the land here. It's about how the land is trying to embrace any new magic, any new perceptions, any new people, and how broken is the situation right now. You see here, you see it's not one path, it's literally you have one path and the path is just broke. This is like a very bad omen in a general aspect. It's not telling you to quit, it's telling you be careful, because things coming around are not in your way. You see all the symbols here, and it's very nice because all the sigils for protection were born, so the spell literally takes that energy, but let you hear the symbol for clairvoyance, Saturn, which is you will prosper using your own effort, based on everything you are doing, or your effort will carry you all the way. And the triangle that I put here with the eye, surrounded by different sigils for money and prosperity, is trying to burn. You can see the light here behind. It's like trying to catch some extra energy in your way, trying to help you, but at the same time it's telling you this is a very complicated situation for you. Now, if we take the candle here again to its place, wow, this position is very uncomfortable. You can see all this mess. Usually, I like the mess all around the table, but not in just one side. So here you can see a sea, you can see a river. When I see this, something that I do is always hold in my phone different folders of pictures from different candles that I made with the time. And when I was coming from my country to here to the USA, many of my candles have the same predicament. You can see all the wax taking the left side. Independently if this is the north, the south, the west, or the east, it's taking my left side. This is my left hand, right? And you can see all of this is the left. It's the power in that side. It's what you're gonna do based on the decisions of this side. How you're gonna protect from the left in some way. What you're gonna do if anything happens. You can see all this sea is coming down to the side of the heart, and it's saying be stay grounded, but stay emotional, stay true to your heart, whatever it takes. Stay true to yourself. Don't lie, don't try to change yourself, don't try to channel a different way. Just continue being yourself. At the same time, it's burning very well, it's very soft, I can tell you that, and it continues smelling very nice. It's super soft, and you can see how many messy paths are around. It's telling you are too many options, and all these options will be in your benefit. And after this, the candle continues burning down. As you can see everywhere, it's a lot of mess around. Like, let me show you what happens here. The candle literally burn everywhere, and it's telling you it's not a time to escape, but it's a time to be prepared. It's a time to be protected. It's a time to pray and recharge your energy and count with your resources at every step. So let me put this here again. I come from running, so I'm sorry if you listen to me like breathing very deep. I come from running this morning. And this position here is kind of uncomfortable, right? So let me do this. So you see this wall here. The wall always represents in candle magic when you're trying to predict things. The wall is telling you here is something that it will not let you go in. The wall is telling you don't advance this path. What happens when I see a wall in any of my customers' candles? I always say, I know you want to do this. I know you want to travel in that direction. I know that you want to marry this person. I know that you want to start this business. But here is a wall. And I am very honest, witch. I'm never the kind of witch who read your tarot cards like, you know, everything will be okay, because this symbolize I'm not a bullshit witch. I like to tell you when, you know, this is wrong, you're doing wrong, and this is not what happens. I try to stay positive, but we need to be mature in certain things. When I see a wall in a candle, I immediately say to my customers, that is not the path. Don't invest your money. Don't go in that way. Take another path because you're gonna waste everything in there. The candle is telling you that is not gonna happen. Don't care how many spells you do. Don't care how many good lawyers you have. Don't care how much money is in your bank account. That thing that you're deciding to do, that is not gonna happen. Okay? This wall here is telling you you're trying to move forward in this direction. That's not gonna happen. But also you're trying to protect yourself from this situation, and it's a wall built in there. Like you are trying to, I remember my mom say something like, you are trying to wet the oil using water, which when I was growing was like, that's nonsense. But now that I am older, I understand like, oh yeah, you're trying to just throw water over the oil, which is actually wet, it's oil, but you're trying to wet the oil. It's kind of nonsense, you know? It's a wall in there. Nothing will go in that way. This wall here is telling you this is not your best suit. This is not your moment to move forward. This is your moment to ground yourself, sit down for a moment, think in different alternatives, and move in another direction, because this wall here, this option that you have, is not the option. This is incredible because just today is Sunday. It's Sunday 20 something. I can see from here because these classes are just to watch close, not to watching forward. But today is Sunday something, almost May. Exactly a week ago, past Friday, not this Friday, but the past Friday from a week ago, I was having a conversation with someone about a job project, and I have been working in that project for almost 2 years, and many people have been coming around telling me, I want to associate with you for this, I want to associate with you for this project. I'm sorry, and I block all the time. And literally that Friday, someone came to me and gave me another option, and I was just thinking, you know, I have 2 years involved with this job project that I have been trying to build, to manifest for the next 3 years. And my idea was, let me take all my resources, all my contacts, and in 3 years we can start this another business. And suddenly this person came to me and said, you know, I want to invest on this a little more. So maybe you don't need to take this path. This literally question everything that I have been doing for 3 years. Like, I don't want to give away everything that I'm doing, but it's like, I don't know how to put this. You are trying to adopt a child, for example. It's not what I'm doing, but you are trying to adopt a child. You have been for 5 years doing all the paperwork, preparing yourself, having your finances, your money, your lawyers, everything. And suddenly someone says, you know, we find an alternative, so you don't need to adopt. You can have a child for yourself. We have a different alternative treatment for you, so you can get pregnant and you don't need to have the adoption. And you are like, I have been investing on this for 5 years and I was so ready to take the step, and now you're giving me a different option that probably will satisfy me a little more. And that is literally what happened in this work conversation with me. I was like, wow, has been invested so much for 2 years, almost 3, on the creation of this another business project, and now someone just came around and say, I'm gonna take this in a different way, more beneficial for you, so you can have more time, 2 or 3 more years to continue doing what you are doing until you feel prepared. And I'm like, oh wow, so here is the goal, because that job project that I was looking for was also related with my house, was a lot of investment, was probably a very probably association with 2 friends of mine, with 2 of my best friends were coming around for this project. We were doing like we have a very good plan in the theory, but nothing in the practice. And suddenly this option came around saying, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna move this forward in another direction. You don't need to do this. And this is great because for 2 years I have been reading my tarot cards about this project. And everything is saying that's not the way, that's not gonna happen, that is not yet, you need to be more prepared, you need to look for in another way. And now I put this candle, which is for money and protection, and the candle is literally telling me, stop thinking on that. That's not the way, that's not gonna happen. Stop in there. Ground yourself where you are, because this will go in another direction. And from there you can think again. Oh, you want to walk this mountain? Yeah, that's not the way, it's the other way around. So this is a very, it's a difficult omen, because it's telling you you're wasting your time. But at the same time it's telling you, stop wasting your time, invest yourself in another direction. The candle continues burning, and I predict this will take around other 2 hours. So for my next candle project, something I want to do is try this same candle with the same amount of oils, with the same herbs and flowers, with the same everything, but I want to put 2 weeks, which was my first idea. I wanted to make it with 2 weeks, so it will burn faster. Will be a little, will be a different kind of mess, because the mess that I have here is the thing that I always say is better quality than quantity. It's not the quantity of wax that I'm predicting here, it's the quality of what I can read. I rather to have a little mess around the entire candle that I can read. Oh, in the past this happened, this is a situation right now, and this is what's gonna happen in the future, and this is what I'm moving, this is how the spell is influencing this path forward, than having this big mess. Because the thing with this big mess of wax that I showed you moments ago is that I have a lot of wax to read, but all the wax is telling me the same, because it's everything in the same direction. It's telling me, oh, you put this candle for this reason, and this is what happened, and you know what is happening, and you are expecting this candle working this way. That is literally what the wax is telling me. It's telling me, it's retelling me information that I actually have, and I like a beautiful mess of wax to read. It's like my king. I love when a candle just goes off and you have all this mess, because you can read everything in there. If your clients are lying to you about a situation in which you're working, you see it in the candle and you're like, oh, you are trying to fool me around on this situation. You are actually the bad person here, not the other person around. And this, I love this mess anyway. It's not what I was expecting for. If I make this same candle with 2 weeks, this will burn. Will be less wax to read around, but the reading will be probably what I'm looking for. Will be more about quality than quantity. Will be more like, I just give you 3 little drops of wax, but you can read a more complete message. You have a bigger side of the play game in which you are. Anyway, I really like the result. I'm really loving this. I love the colors. I really like the smell, because it's so organic. I just use herbs and flowers and a bunch of oils. I made a couple of those oils, and I'm not good doing oils. That's not my thing. So I really like this result. This little hole here in the southeast direction. It's telling me something about the air, about the communication. It's saying something about, it's a flow of communication in this direction. It's some information that is going out that should not be going around. Like you're talking with your partner about this topic, but you're avoiding this other topic. Or it's some things that people should don't know about you that they know. It's that kind of messy. Like it's escape of information that should not be happening, but I am a public figure in some way, so can be that, can be simply that. This broken path here is interesting because it's very related with everything that's happening right now in America. The candle is literally telling me, the candle is saying, relax. I know this is a stressful time. Relax. I know you're doing your best. I know you are not sleeping well. I know you are drinking tea every day to survive. I know. I'm here to guide you, to help you, to make you feel heard in every step. That is what the candle is saying. Like, I'm here with you. You are not alone. We know what is happening, and we're gonna try with you on this situation, whatever it takes. The candle here is being super clear about everything is messing around, because if this broken situation had not happened, I will be okay. If this broken next to the wall, which is like kind of interesting, should happen next to my doors, because I have two doors in my right, I will say, this here is telling me like quit your job immediately. But this broke situation pointing to my backyard, which is my entire backyard in the house is literally like more sacred space in the house. We're super respectful with the backyard. We take care of the backyard literally every day, even during winter. We try to put native flowers and native plants in there, even when other things are growing around. We do a magnificent bonfire in there every month for the land spirit, not for us. Trying to giving back the energy of the land to who correspond to the spirit of the land, not to us, because everybody in America is appropriating America. Not just when you're an immigrant, this hits different, but also you recognize that all your people who comes before you, they are appropriating land in America. And except if you are a Native American, you continue feeling like my people come from another place, so I'm probably just borrowing space. So the land broken here is like telling you everything is growing in America, and like this is messy, and the candle broken in that side next to the wall, kind of ironic. It's like telling you stay prepared, do your work, protect yourself, stay ready, because things gonna get messy, gonna get really messy out there, and you need to be prepared, because this broke so hard from inside out. Let me show you. You can see literally to the other side here what is broke, you see? And then is the wall, which in the other side has, here, if you see the first video, here were some arrows, the arrows pointing upwards, like trying to release the energy forward to the universe, like saying, take this energy and throw it so high as you can, to try to reinforce, to shield the space. And this literally come down. It's telling you, you are not the one witch here doing protection magic. Everybody is doing the same, and everything is like falling down, because feels like you're trying to, you take water from the river, sweet water from the river, and you are working with your bowl of sweet water from the river, and you are throwing this water in the ocean, which is salty. And you think that because you throw a bowl of sweet water in this salty ocean, all the water will come sweet. And the ocean is saying, no, I'm gonna turn salty your water too. I'm gonna absorb it and turn it salty. And this is like a predicament of this situation. All the witches doing protection magic around, but everything around is so messy that it's just feeding from the energy. And maybe instead of putting upwards more protection magic, maybe the candle is telling you, instead of giving them more energy that they can feed from there, maybe try to take the energy down, try to absorb their energy, try to take their food out from there, like trying to wake them, trying to take their energy. That is what he's saying, because this broken space next to the wall, in the space where the arrows is like telling you, stop, that's not the thing. It's not about doing protection magic, it's about taking down their resources, it's about taking down their energy, it's about weak their files as much as you can. And the candle, I'm pretty sure, is still having like 90 minutes, 2 hours, maybe 2 hours. But I'm really happy with the result. In 3 days, I'm gonna make the next one with 2 weeks. So we work in a different way and we can do a different experiment. And we will just continue doing it until I get satisfied. And then I just stop doing candles and just I stop making videos and just focus on doing more candles. Okay, that was everything. I just was happy to share something creative in these times. Create. Stay safe, stay well, stay kind, be wild, love yourself, whatever it takes. Bye. Mwah.